Good evening, friends, followers, channel members. How are you all doing? Hope you've had a great weekend. We are live tonight for our only live stream of the week, unfortunately. We are we're very busy this week, so I thought we'd probably best make it a good one. So we are in the Airbus A340, which is about to receive an update from the Builds team. And this new update will bring with it a VIP aircraft. So yeah, basically laid out for the VIPs. Lots of government use the A340. It's an aged aircraft, but they don't fly that often, do they, for the government? So yeah, it's in use today. We are utilising it for the Saudi Arabian government in one of their flights they do between Geneva and Paris. Le Bourget, where we're going. I've never been Le Bourget before, so that could be interesting. We are on VATSIM, of course. It's an Airbus. We know. we should be okay. Not too many differences between the 320, 330, and 340, but it just looks old, doesn't it? I love that, the fact that it is just not the norm that we're used to. And if I just hop outside as well, have a look at that too. We will be giving away a copy of this as well, ready for its release in a day or two's time. But this is it. So this is our government aircraft today, and those elongated engines that you can see. So yeah, here we are in Geneva, as I say. We're going to start it up from a cold and dark state, which isn't something I do too often actually on stream. So that'll be fun. Make sure we can still do it. So welcome to everybody coming on board, and hope you are all well. Quick look down the chat. The furry one. The furry one is in. Hey Doc, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. DC got good evening to you. Christoph from 12, hello mate, good to see you. Eminent Nemesis 6970, hope you're doing well too. Says he's just got this plane, can't wait for it to be activated tomorrow. I can't remember if it's tomorrow or the 15th, which is obviously a couple of days time, but there we go. But yeah, so fingers crossed. You will love this aircraft. It's just different, isn't it? It climbs like a brick. But it's one of those aircraft that has character. A huge shout out as well to everybody else who is watching either on Twitch or on YouTube. Now, for those of you watching on Twitch, I have remembered to turn on my my comments so I can actually read what you guys are saying. So, hey guys, Scripted Dev, I can see in the chat as well, and EDDV, hello to you, and Pandora's Pilot. So yeah, I do know you're here, so thank you for that. Dr. says you're ready to go and get Jayhawk's hammer and whack the sim. I'm betting Jayhawk's not about tonight because I'm pretty certain his wife's birthday is today. So if he is about tonight, then he'll be in the doghouse tomorrow. So right, this is our cold and dark aircraft, and you know what? As I've been just sat here looking around and getting it, when you zoom in on this, they've done a really good job of this. I've only flown the 340, I think once before, very briefly when it first came out to review it. But yeah, I think it looks really good. Jet 320 Sim, to join the giveaway, I'll give you instructions a little bit later on when that begins. But you do need to be a subscriber to the channel. That is the only prerequisite. And you get an extra chance of winning if you hit the like button on the stream as well. That's a lie. But if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button on the stream, it does help our YouTube algorithms. So a massive thanks to that as well. Oh, for those of you that are coming very early as well, the Contrail Store discount code that you can see there on screen, make a note of that, because for those of you that have used it before, it is a one-time use code only, but we've reset it for 2026, so you can use it again once for this year. So if you've already used it last year, you can use it again this year as well. So definitely worth scribbling that down. So before we actually have a look at our operational flight plan, which is all here and waiting to go, we'll go through that shortly. Should we have a little look at our actual aircraft and power it up? So first of all, I love this thing. And that's not going to work until I've actually got some power, is it? So let's we've got APU running. I haven't got a torch, and I can't remember what my actual button is, keybind is for the torch. So let's get the battery on. I can't remember the correct order to turn this on, but we'll go battery 2, battery 1. It might be battery 1, battery 2. I don't know. I'm not an A340 pilot, but that's looking a lot better already. And we've got external power available, so we'll get those on. The fact that they list it as external B and then external A in that order does make you wonder if it's meant to be B and A first, but I don't know. Let me just get some light in here, and then hopefully we can see what we're doing. There we are. Shake says he had no idea we had a Twitch channel. Do you know what? Little bit of useless trivia for you. Twitch came before YouTube. It actually did. Cavalcade 984, thank you so much for the Alt F tip. It might not do on mine because I got that fed up with all the different key bindings. I deleted most of them. So, but yeah, Twitch for this channel actually came before YouTube. But it was YouTube clearly that took off. So here we are. But we do have the Twitch channel still running, so if you do prefer that, there you go. So a cold and dark setup then. What we should have done, of course, is before we did do the cold and dark check, is check things like the landing gear and the windscreen wipers, all that stuff. But it's fine. My FO has done that. So as we just go up, I want to just check crew supplies there, terrain system fault, yeah, because we've not got anything aligned yet. And then we want to test our fire APU. Ding ding ding, that's fine. And then we're going to come up and we'll start aligning the ideas. 1, 2, 3. I think I did set the time in the EFB for fast because real time can take a while. We'll just get those turned off, and we are in the aircraft, so we'll leave that to nav logo lights 1. No smoking is of course on auto, and emergency lights want to arm that. We haven't refueled yet, so seatbelt signs will leave off. I was going to do this as an easier operations, but we will not tonight. We'll just do it straightforward. So I'm going to leave the older packs turned on, and then we'll get all the different white lights extinguished for the different batteries and fuel pumps and things. Again, easy stops is to have those off for refueling, but that's an easy thing. I think British Airways leave them on actually. And then on the right hand side, that all looks fine. Cool. Does the A340 release on the install with the VIP update? I believe that is the plan. Script dev, yes. So Kevin Thomas 744, hello to you. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Right, now let's free up the gyro. There we are. Press and hold, and we're good and level. Yeah, so as you can see now, in fact, I've got all my hardware set up here. Does the hardware actually work with this? Oh my word, it actually does. So I'm using the Wing Flex hardware, and that is absolutely brilliant. I'm so glad that. So originally this didn't work, but as you can see now, I'm twisting those things around, and it does now. So fantastic! The latest version of the Wingsbridge hardware for WingFlex is working. That is brilliant. Okay, so let's have a look at the operational flight plan. But before we do that, just usual things. So spoilers, flaps, and parking brake are on. The standby is 2000 and not turned on, so that's fine. And then we just want to check that acupressure is not quite in the green. Hopefully it will once GSX starts boarding. And baroref discrepancy, yeah, that's because they're not linked, so I'll just sort that out. There we go, get rid of that little master caution there. So that's fine. So whilst we're going through the operational flight plan, then I've got the charts set up. Let's look at fuel and payload. So this all works like you would expect with GSX. I just want to check actually, is GSX set on? Integration is on, import SimBrief is on, is connected, it's up to date. Fantastic. So in theory then we should be able to go payload, fueling, import all from SimBrief. So that's imported those. I'm not actually going to load it yet because I'm probably going to take a little bit of extra fuel just like we would. But just look at the map that you've got there, the cabin. We will go and have a look in the cabin as well because that is quite impressive. So we'll have a look at the cabin in a little bit. But yeah, let's have a look then at the operational flight plan. Then we'll work out what fuel we're going to take. Scripted is the giveaway about giving the A340 their VIP version. So it's the A340 which comes with the VIP version following the update in a couple of days. So we have got cabin crew tonight, I think. Hi Erica, is it you that is looking after us this evening? So Erica is on board tonight. She's new. I don't think we've had Erica before, so I hope she
Yes, Captain. I am looking after the crew and passengers this evening.
Fantastic. Well, hope all goes well and that you've got plenty of tea on board. Let's bring the operational flight plan up then and have a look. So, yeah, Saudi 3 is our call sign. Geneva to Le Bourget. Quick look through this. We're not operating this as a real ops flight, but still massively underloaded for this aircraft. Shear rate is fine. Takeoff weight, that's within limits. Landing weight, that's well within limits. Charles de Gaulle is the alternate cost index of 32. Wow, Saudis know how to burn fuel. And then a little headwind that's not actually going to be that much of an issue for us today. The flight's not long enough. We're expecting 22 Dipper 1 Alpha, and then whatever arrival this is on runway 25 in Le Bourget. The fuel is just under 13 tons. CNR is 7. Fuel for the alternate, I mean, look at that. This thing guzzles fuel. So the fuel for the alternate is 4.5 tons. Le Bourget to Charles de Gaulle. It's not a big difference, is it? So that's what it's planning for the alternate fuel. So plug fuel, yeah, 13 tons. We'll probably take a little bit more, but let's just see what the weather and things are doing. Just looking at the grid more as we go down there, that's fine. Oh, the weather actually, that looks absolutely perfect. So everything's within catwalk minimums. So going to be unfortunately a manual landing for me tonight in this thing. I've only landed this thing once. The weather in Le Bourget is Cav OK. Oh, beautiful. Well, at least we stand a fighting chance there. Charles de Gaulle's Cav OK. Everywhere in the all of those are Cav OK. So that is perfect. They're the NOTAMs, not bothered about them. And this is our flight route. So little sector there with maybe a little bit of icing on the descent into Le Bourget, and then yeah, there we are. So straight up over the terrain. I mean, this aircraft getting up and over the terrain, that'll be interesting. So we're not really at cruise for very long, are we? It's about a 45-minute flight, so we're not going to rush through the setup, because the reason we're doing a short flight is so that we can actually enjoy this aircraft. Emoji plays on Twitch. Am I playing flight sim? Well, I'm not sat in the real aircraft, my friend. That would be very, very irresponsible. I wonder if anyone's ever actually done that. Captain Digger says, hi Gav, good to see you all at it once again. We're watching and loving that we're back. So yeah, thank you very much, Captain Digger. Good to see you as well. And massive shout out to all the new followers as well on Twitch. Really do appreciate that, and seeing you guys there. So thank you so much. Okay, so in terms of fuel, we're underloaded quite nicely. Let's take let's take 16 tons of fuel. So I'll just scribble this down so we know what we're doing. We're going to take 16 tons, which, when you think about what we normally load in the 320, is an insane amount. So hopefully we can now edit this. Can I edit this? Fueling. Oh, maybe we can do it here. Can I just type that in? Oh, I think I can. 16 kilograms. There we are. So that's what we want. So hopefully now that's perfect, and that's the live. So if I now load with GSX, requesting GSX supplied Cimbri float. So fingers crossed that will load 16 tons and not the Cimbri floater, because I've gone into to change that. So have I got anything happening outside? Yeah, Donata is arriving, so GSX has clearly kicked in. Frame rates and performance on this aircraft seem very good. We're in Geneva. There's plenty of things going off as well. We're on VATSIM, so that's nice to see. I think we've got ATC as well with us knocking about this evening, so we better just listen to that. 135.57. So let me just have a listen, and then we can scribble that information down before we start prepping for the flight. 135. What did I say? 135,575. It's very quiet. It's very quiet indeed. Oh, hang on.
This is
There we
Geneva
go.
Information Kilo at
Turn it on.
1850. ILS approach runway 22. Transition level A0. Automatic weather report. Geneva Information Lima at 1920. ILS approach runway 22. Transition level A0. Automatic weather report. Wind variable 1 knot. Cav OK. Temperature 4, 2.2. QNH 1015. Nozick. Geneva Information Lima.
Okay, so that's information kilo copied. Just
Geneva Information.
come off that. So 1015. Let's set our flight deck up. 1015 is the QNH, and we want to check if we've got
QNH
121.
1015. Nozick.
Go
Geneva
away.
Information Lima.
121.5, so we're monitoring the guard frequency, of course. We'll hear the passengers hopefully getting on shortly. So 121.5, and that's monitored as well. Turn that up a little bit. Internal lighting, that's all turned up. Leave the radars off for now. Switching panels fine. System status Cat 3, that's fine. Thrust levers, starter switches, all of those are good, and acupressure is now in the green. 1015 up there, 1015 up there. Perfect. Let's start setting up our box. Oh, let's get rid of the footrests, we don't need those. Right, so Captain Digger, quick question. What's the cruise level you have been given? You're going to flight Brussels to Farnborough and 340 with a VIP limit. It's 55-minute flight. You've been given 40,000 feet. But you're not going to get to 40,000 feet. Also, I think there's usually a cap as well between London and Brussels, and I think the cap is something like 27 or 28,000 feet, depending on your direction. I may be wrong, don't quote me on that, but they keep you quite low going into Brussels from London, so you're not going to get that high. Right, sort that out. That's fine. Okay, so let's just do our init request. Make sure that's working. I haven't used this box actually, so is my actual hardware box working? I think it is. Brilliant. So IRS positions, let's just check that's correct. We've got the 3 nav greens. Yeah, my hardware McDo is working as well, so that is perfect. Although that is what appears to be an old AIRAC cycle. Not quite sure why that's so old. Okay, well, hopefully we can get away with it this evening. Let's find out. Record 340, which is A340. Oh, sorry, Record 1235. What A340 is this? This is the inner-built A340 for Microsoft Flight Simulator. So bring up the operational flight plan so we can just pop all this information in. So cost index 32, flight level 320 is the plan. Just remove the company message, we'll check that in a moment. The tropo is 37730, and get that in. We will update the winds and get those downloaded. So after that, is that wind request coming in? They're already in. And then yeah, 320 minus 48 should be minus 53 according to the flight plan anyway. Cool, that works. Alright, so expected off runway 22, deeper 1 alpha, and going then via that's a good question. What's our transition? DJL. Oh, perfect. So the actual transition out of there is then start of the approach for Le Bourget. So that's okay. That's our departure. And then, there you go. The arrival is literally starting at DJL. So let's get that in. Arriving on runway 25, is it? Has that got an ILS 25? RNAV 25. Ooh, should we do the RNAV 25? An RNAV in the 340. I'm going to assume the inbuilds can fly. If not, then that could be an interesting approach. So yeah, let's go for that. TJL9 Whiskey. And what veer is that going to be? That's a very good question. I'm just going to need to find a chart for that, so bear with me. Oh, we got passengers. I thought I saw a passenger just then. Or maybe not. We do have full charts available as well for this. So Arnav from the southeast, perhaps. Dear Flatter Duck, hope you are doing well. So we're going to be coming in via, let's have a look. ILS, no, Arnav 25. Have we got the Arnav 25 in there? Maybe. Can't see. Oh, are we coming in via the Okabo arrival? Do you know what? Let me find the star. So it's not that one. We're not coming in via the northwest. 279 people coming on board tonight. That's a lot. So DJL 9 Whiskey, that's the one we're coming in on, and then that's taking us to Akabo, which Akabo 1 Whiskey then I think is our arrival. So if I just double check the RNAV for, oh, is it an RMP for 25? Oh, that's the final plate. Hang on. ATC. It's got a localizer approach there for 2.5, but that's not what I'd put in. Mopar, Papa Bravo 425. Okay, let's just, we're gonna have to check the coding on this. Let's see what this looks like. So I just go to plan mode. I mean, this is what you should do anyway. So Papa Bravo 425. Yeah, so that's correct. And then it's a manual leg by the looks of things. Well, yeah, it did say on the chart via ATC, so that could indeed be the case. And now let's just zoom out and check that looks all right. Yes, there we go. Oh, this could be quite a fun landing. Cool. Jet 320 same, should do 737 flat. No. I don't fly in Boeing. It will be very hard because I haven't got a clue. In Boeing's things are indeed much more complex. You can't even start the APU. No. Boeing is not ergonomically designed. Let's put it that way. There's a reason I fly Airbus, it's because I'm lazy. Alright, so I'm happy with that, and I'm happy with the departure. They're all okay. So let's just carry on with our box setup then. So flight plan, I'm going to put, we've got the pass viewer in there, that's absolutely fine. And then we need to put in the zero fuel weights and all that sort of stuff. Now we can get this hopefully off our payload screen. So this is what we've got. I'm assuming these are final figures and not live figures. They're live figures. So zero fuel weight and gross weight for the takeoff. So the zero fuel weight for our flight today is 152, bang on, and the zero fuel weight CFG is 28.7, and then fuel for our alternate, as we said a little bit earlier on, is about 5 tons. So I'm just popping this into the box now. Oh, that's interesting. That's not working. Oh, yes, it is. There we go. Oh, perfect. Okay, let's do fuel planning then and see what it gives us. Dark furry. Anyone can monitor a computer. Airbus. Only good pilots can fly Boeing. Yeah, but I also fly a Cessna, so I'm using that as my get-out clause. So block fuel, 6.4 tons. And we're taking how much? 16. Something's very wrong there. Something's very wrong there. I mean, that might be the SimBrief profile, actually. Yes, that might be the SimBrief profile that's not quite right. So when AdaBuilds are releasing this new update, there will be a SimBrief profile for the VIP cabin variant of this aircraft. But anyway, I'm going to stick with what we were taking, 16 tons. Which then gives us a takeoff weight of 1674. Which is still well within limits, and that gives us a landing weight planned of 161.6, again well within limits. So we've got an extra 28 minutes of flight time, as you can see there from the bottom right. So that's all okay, I think. And what was that takeoff CSG again? Just for the performance calculators, 27.8. Cool. Right, so have we got a takeoff performance calculator on this thing? Yes, we do. So that's correct. That is not. We're on 2.2. It is dry here tonight. In fact, we sync weather. Yes, we can. Perfect. Weight flaps optimum. Right. Takeoff weight is going to be 1674. And we'll go flaps optimum. Packs will be on. Anti-ice will be off. No need to force toga, and calculate. And there we are. So 48, 46, 52, 57. Alright, so I'm just going to pop all this into the box now. So the V1 is 146, VR is 152, and V2 is 157. And transition altitude is 7,000 feet. Flaps 1 for our departure, and flex of 48, which is very low. Almost toga. I'm not actually sure what the limit is, but if you're in the 320, you're getting close to toga territory there. Okay, cool. So that's all set up, and I think that's the lot. I'm not going to bother with the engine out procedure in this thing, but needless to say, you can do it because there's a secondary flight plan there, and I believe if we have a look up here, yeah, it does work. So that's cool. That's nice. That's all working. So let's get the APU started up. Oh, actually, before we do that, did it refuel? No, it didn't. Why is it not refueled? That's annoying. In that case, I might have to do this. Instant load fuel. Let's try that. Ah, there we go. That's fine. We've got a company message as well, so before we chat to ATC, can we read the company message? AOC, received messages. Ah, it's a load sheet. Oh, we could have used that to get our figures from. Oh, never mind. This is how the Phoenix aircraft does it. I didn't realise AdaBuilds were doing something similar. That's perfect. Nemesis, yeah, that's the great thing about Airbus. They were very, very good because they wanted everything to be the same. So the 320, basically, if you can fly the 320, then from an operational standpoint. 320, 330, 340, all exactly the same. 350, 380, exactly the same. And but the philosophy, even though the 350 and 380, the cockpit looks much more modern, you know, more computerized. Everything you're doing is still exactly the same. So yes, pretty much exactly the same kind of thing. So the other thing we'll do then is I will just grab the charts just to have a look at the departure so we can set some things up. And let's have a look. I just want to have a look at the departure chart. We're doing Dipper 1 Alpha. So that's 22 to the north. This is it. So even shows you where we are. Look. So Dipper 1 Alpha is past VOR, and 7,000 feet might be our initial climb. We might get higher from ATC in a moment. But yeah. So set that, and let's get the flight director on as well. There we go. That's better. Nice. Alright, air traffic control. What frequency are we on then? Let's see. So ground's 121.855. Let's give them a call once we've tuned. 121.855. Geneva ground, good evening. Oh, hang on. Why is that not working? Oh, because I've not set it to transmit. Wow, it really was a cold and dark cockpit. Geneva ground, good evening. Saudi 003, stand 89 Alpha. Airbus A340 with information Kilo requesting IFR clearance to Le Bourget.
Saudi 003 Geneva Eastern, bonsoir. Information Lima, current runway 22, cleared Le Bourget, deep Pier 1 Alpha departure. Climb flight level 90, squawk 1000.
Cleared by the Pier 1 Alpha departure, initial climb flight level 90 and squawk 1000, and we'll copy information Lima, Saudi 003.
Saudi 003 is that correct?
Okay, so initial climb now 1,000 feet higher, flight level 80, get the squawk in at 1,000. Good to hear as well that everything that we've got in the box set up, that is what we're going to be doing. So, next thing to do is then just brief our flight. I believe everyone's on board as well now, so let's check if we can have a look at the payload screen. It tells us that is the case. So planned, live, or maybe not everyone is on board, or maybe we're just leaving some passengers behind. I'm not sure. I don't know, to be honest. Doesn't look like anybody else is boarding, does it? I think GSX might have done. The thing is as well, actually, I don't think we can load as many people as the payload wanted us to load. The reason for that is the SimB profile. What I should have done is I should have just selected to only load about 30 passengers on this. It is an exact flight, and it's trying to load a ridiculous amount of passengers. So yeah, let's instant load. There we are. Right, that has also just changed the max zero fuel and the max CFG, so I just need to update that 25.8 for the trim. Okay, yeah, so that's my bad. We shouldn't have had this many passengers on such a small aircraft, or with a cabin laid out. It's not a small aircraft, obviously, but as you can see, not many seats on a VIP jet. Okay, if I go back to GSX, then Boarding's completed, so it thinks boarding's completed. That's fine. Okay, let's go through the brief then. So I've got no concerns with the weather. Aircraft is A340, fully serviceable, just old. No NOTAMs that we're going to worry about today. And let's bring up the chart for the departure so we can just talk that through. In fact, just start with the taxi so we know where we're going. We are a big jet. We've got big wings. Well, bigger than what I'm used to in the A320. So, oh, where's the chart gone? There we are. So we are stand 89 Alpha. So I expect a taxi pushback facing northeast. Taxi then on the outer. We're going to go full length all the way up to the top. As I say, we're going to go for a full length departure today. All engines started on pushback. Definitely no single or double engine taxi, anything definitely like that. So all the way up to Alpha and then full length departure. On the departure then we are straight out. Once passing the PAS VOR, that's when we initiate that right hand turn on and above the terrain. So let's talk about the threats. The biggest threat, this aircraft climbs like a donkey, and the terrain, we're obviously in a valley. If it looks like we're going to struggle or we have a problem, then the plan will be to turn south, and we're going to go back to the, it was the St. PVOR, it's not now, is it? Pyrex, I think it's called. So that is the engine out procedure for us. In fact, it might have been a good idea just to let me just double check that name. I'm sure it's Pyrex. Let me just find it. I'm just going to get that in the secondary flight plan in case we need it. Sorry, not Pyrex, it's SAPRE. There we go. SAPRE. So we're going to pop that into our secondary flight plan in case we need it. So SAPRE. Is that going to be in there? Let's have a look. 26 miles away, yep, there it is, and we will take up the hold there if we have lost our engine, and the hold is right turns 223. So that's just a backup in case something does go wrong. Alright, good stuff. Like I said, I think everyone's on board as well, so that's set up. I'm not going to set up anything else. We've just got that there in case we need it. Excellent.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Saudia Flight 3, departing from Genève Airport and heading to Paris-Le Bourget Airport. We kindly ask you to take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, please do not hesitate to contact any member of our crew. Thank you for choosing to fly with us.
Okay, so APU is starting. Cavalcade, you are right, it was flight level 90. I've even written down flight level 90 in front of me, so why I'd set 80, I don't know, but that's why I've got you guys with me. You're the guys in the right hand seat. Pilot's monitoring. Goodness knows, in something new, I definitely need you. Okay, so I'm just going to wait until we've got the APU up and running. Whilst that is starting then, let's run the cockpit prep checklist. So aircraft acceptance has been completed. The fuel quantity is 16 tons, and we just want to make sure that is balanced. Yeah, there we go. That's all balanced out. Seatbelt signs are on. It is. We've got 3 knot green. The bar FQNH is 1015, 1,400 feet. Okay, let's get rid of that. So, with everybody boarded then, let's close our doors. Is there a quick way to do this? No, let's just click it. Oh, I like the sound of that. I don't know if you heard that. You can hear the doors slamming too. Do I think individuals will make the A340? I have no idea. Excellent. APU is available, so I'll get the APU bleed on. External power then, that can now be disconnected. And we can remove the GPU. Confirm parking brake is on, which it is. Remove the chocks. How do you find a call sign for the private airlines? They are sometimes really, really difficult to dig out because they're obviously hidden a lot of the time. This is an old route, so I don't know the last time this was flown. I've just picked this one because it's this actual aircraft registration. Look, Hotel Zulu 124. If you check that out. So receive message. This should be is this a final load sheet? So I've got a takeoff weight. Yep, that agrees with what I've got. 0 fuel weight and all that's fine. And we will accept that. Good. Aviator, we're flying as Saudi today, but it's flying for the Saudi government in our private Airbus A340 aircraft, which I still see A340s flying over the top of where we live, our house. What's the fuel truck doing there? Right, that's refueling in progress. Oh! Well, it's a good job we saw that. So we've boarded the passengers and then we are refueling. Alright, well, as long as that gets up to 16 tons, then that's fine. We just need to wait a minute. Hi Erica, slight delay. We were waiting for the fuel, but we're refueling now and should be underway in the next 5 minutes or so. Sorry for the delay.
Acknowledged, Captain. Thank you for the update.
Hey Faraz, I'm very well. Good to see you indeed. Hope you are. Hope you're doing well. So yes, if you are just coming in, a reminder: we will be doing a giveaway of this aircraft. We'll get that started once we're airborne. Reza, thank you for subscribing. If you're enjoying the stream as well, guys, please do me a huge favour: hit that like button on the on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, honestly, it makes a massive difference for the YouTube algorithms and things. That's basically what we why I ask you to do that. So a massive thanks to all of you if you've already done that as well. And remember our Contrail discount code, that is now live again for 2026. Even if you have already used it, you can use it again. So I'll just give you a moment to scribble that down. So I'm just watching the fuel. Just need that to keep going up. Has refueling finished? Do you know what? I bet it's refueled what the Simbrief flight plan originally had, didn't it? If I now go to GSX, refueling completed. Yes. Bill 17,930. Oh, is that 17,000? Oh no, Bill 1,790. That is that me, or is that really cheap? I don't know what 13 tons of fuel is in real life. Never loaded that much. So yeah, I need to change that. Let's just go back to fueling. That needs to be 16 tons. Otherwise our figures don't work. I've pressed the wrong button there. That's annoying. Go away. There. Hopefully that's got us back up to 16 tons. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Cool. So, with all of that done, I think we're ready to go. Let's get back on the ground frequency. What was it? 121.855, isn't it? And Geneva ground, Saudi 003, stand 89 Alpha is ready for push and start.
Saudi 003, push and start approved, facing northeast, QNH 1015.
Push and start approved, face northeast, Saudi 003. Dog Fruit says this aircraft's flying right now. Is it? I was lucky. Okay, transponder is on. Air compression in the green and beacon light is also on. Right, let's see if GSX will work from here. Do you want icing? Nope. And the before start checklist. So parking brake is on. Takeoff data, will confirm it. So V1 is 146, V2 is 157. Windows are closed. Peds are on flight mode. Doors are closed, not yet armed according to the ECAM. Cabin crew armed doors and cross-check. And our beacon light is...
Acknowledged, Captain. Doors are armed and cross-checked.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Locking gear.
Yeah, Cavalgate, that's exactly what I thought. That was very cheap, wasn't it? Very cheap. Nose wheel steering is disconnected. J380, thank you for subscribing, appreciate it. And tail to the right.
Release parking brakes, please.
And parking brakes released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Started wheel.
Okay, paranoia check. APU bleed is on. Okay, so engine mode selected to ignition. And starting in engines 1 and 2. I don't actually know the sequence of start for this in the real world.
Cabin attendants, armed doors and cross-check. Welcome aboard Saudia Flight 3, departing from Genève Aéroport and arriving at Paris Le Bourget Airport. The estimated flight time is approximately 45 minutes. We ask all passengers to pay close attention to the upcoming safety demonstration, as it contains important information even for frequent flyers. Please ensure your seat backs and tray tables are in the upright position and window blinds are opened for takeoff. Mobile phones and electronic devices must be set to flight mode, and larger devices should be securely stowed during takeoff and landing. Smoking and the use of e-cigarettes are prohibited anywhere on board, including the lavatories. Oxygen masks will drop automatically if required. Pull the mask firmly, place it over your nose and mouth, and breathe normally. Remember to secure your own mask before assisting others. Life vests are located under your seat. Put it on, fasten it, and inflate it only after leaving the aircraft. Floor level lighting will guide you to the nearest exit, which is
Good engine start on 1 and 2, starting
Please
3
note that
and
the nearest
4.
exit may be behind you. In case of evacuation, leave all personal belongings behind and follow all safety
Parking brakes
instructions
set.
from the crew immediately.
Unlocking
If
gear.
any electronic device becomes hot or catches fire, please inform a crew member immediately. The safety information card contains all details. Thank you for your attention.
Carla's saying Airbus is always start engine 1 first. Well, in the A320 that is certainly the case. Probably the 300 and 310 too. Didn't always used to be that way though. It was engine 2 for a while. Airbus have only just recently changed that to engine 1. But on the 4-engined Airbus, certainly for the A380, I believe you can start something like 1 and 4 first, or 1 and 2 first, something like that. I don't know. My knowledge of the engine start procedure on the Airbus with 4 engines is very limited. But yeah, it's Airbus philosophy was actually always engine 2 first. It changed not long ago. Airlines, however, we were having this discussion on the last stream. Airlines were starting engine 1 first for ages, but yeah. So huge factor 691, yeah, same thing. He says engine 2, then engine 1. Airbus never now start engine 2 first. That's all changed. Yeah, just the one flight today, I'm afraid, 6970. So we got a good start on engines 1 through 4. And parking brake is set. So, engine mode selector then can come back to normal. AP bleed can come off. AP master is off. Anti-ice is not required. Spoilers. Flaps 1 departure today. And our trim... Have we got the trim wheel? Oh, it's there. And our trim setting is... there. Okay, so after engine start checklist, anti-ice is off, ECAM status is checked, the pitch trim is 25.8 and our rudder is neutral. Lovely. Let's do a flight control check then. Let's go full left, full right,
Leave the ground,
neutral,
746, just vacate
full up,
runway 22.
full down,
746 Geneva 8 and bonsoir,
and
standard
rudder,
today via outer.
full right,
Taxi
full left,
33 via outer, Seabird 746.
and neutral. Why are we getting a spoiler's arm? I thought the spoilers were armed. Are they not? Geneva ground Saudi 3 is ready for taxi.
Saudi 003, taxi outer, hold short of link 2.
Taxi outer, hold short, link 2 for Saudi 003. Let's just check where we're going with that then. So on the outer, and link 2 is the second satellite stand just before it. Perfect. Okay, let's roll. Okay, so our taxi checklist, flight controls have been checked, flap settings are config 1. FMAs 146 blue, 157 magenta, climb 9 blue, 152 9000 blue, radar and predictive wind shear are on, engine mode selector is normal, ECAM memo, we have takeoff no blue, and our EFB is stowed. So no change to our takeoff procedure, no LMCs. Engine out procedure is a left turn following the PAS VOR back to the safer holding point, 7,000 feet for the hold, and our initial planned departure is straight out, right turn up to the PAS VOR, and our initial climb is 9,000. So this is link 2, which we're going to hold short of. And just so we're not blinding our fellow pilots, we turn that off there. Just waiting for the Speedbird to pull onto stand. Tactile Hoogie, that's a great name, and thank you for joining us. Hope you're doing well. Eric Rollers, you do arm the auto brake. Yep, that's after you've been given the taxi clearance.
Saudi 003 taxi holding point runway 22 via outer and alpha.
Continue taxi holding point runway 22 via the outer and alpha Saudi 003. So now, yeah, just straight down the taxiway. Captain Overspeed, sorry, I hadn't seen that message before. I am not using the Wing MCDU, I'm using the Wing Flex McDo. I have a Wing Flex set up, and that does work. I don't know if anybody else in the chat is able to tell you about the WinWing box. We really should do a Lufthansa 340 transatlantic flight in this thing. I bet I am screwing up absolutely everybody's VATS in V-Pilot model matching, because has anyone ever done a model for a Saudi government A340? Hey, Moody Brother, how often do you do a CDA in Europe? As often as possible. Everyone wants to try and do a CDA. There are airlines and approaches where it's just not possible, of course. Like on specific RMP or on app procedures, that kind of thing. But yeah, if you can get a CDA in, then always great. GTG Gaming, so we are in Geneva, just about to depart on our way to Paris, Le Bourget. J380, is there anything else noteworthy that's been added in this update? There's a huge changelog, lots of bug fixes, and the VIP aircraft which we're flying today. Keep an eye on that taxi speed. It's just rolling away a little bit, but it's okay. Straight line. Remastered Racer, thank you for the follow. Lots of brand new Twitch followers on our stream today, so thank you so much for that, guys. 8 Rollers has got a 23-hour flight to Japan next week. That's not one flight, surely. Just getting the tower frequency queued up. 1187. This aircraft can taxi faster than it climbs.
Saudi 003, contact tower 118 at
1187 for Saudi 003. Thanks for the service. Good night. Tower, good evening. Saudi 003 on Alpha.
Saudi 003, give it tower hello, line up and wait, runway 22.
Line up and wait, runway 22, Saudi 003. Those click spots could perhaps be a little bit better. There we go.
And so if everyone executed, we could get it, but like to do.
71, Space Zulu, welcome to Geneva, Cockpit A340, 1 to 1 to 855, bye.
Signal match fuel compensation 118 FX, 792, signal clear, so back.
Saudi 003, wind level 2 knots, runway 22, clear for takeoff.
Clear takeoff runway 22, Saudi 003. And the lineup checklist. Cabin queue seats for takeoff. So, cabin secured for takeoff. Takeoff runways full length 0, runway 22. TCAS is TARA, and packs 1 and 2 are on. So I'm just taking this wide to get as much concrete in front of me as possible for the departure. Right. Right, let's see how she climbs. So, takeoff. Start the chrono. Man flex. SRS. Runway auto thrust blue. $100 knots.
V1.
Rotate. Oh, such a heavy climb out. Positive rate. Gear up. Thrust climb. Climb. Flap 0. Spoilers disarmed.
Transavia 6015, wind level 2 knots, runway 22, clear for land.
Autopilot 1 engaged.
Transavia 6015. Saudi 003, nothing further, 1212, get the lane, have a great flight, confirmation.
122.8 for Saudi 003. Thank you for the service. Good night. I was just wondering if there was a speed restriction here. There is not. That's fine. So, with no ATC, we're going to go flight level 200. So that's standard pressure. So, 200 blue. Standard pressure is set. And we've cleared the terrain to the north of us.
This is flight mode. Cabin service will begin shortly. Thank you for your attention.
Oh, Okay, so happy to turn the seatbelt signs off. Notorious 1125, hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us. I am very well myself. Hope you are too. What the hell is that? I'll tell you what that is. That is a constraint causing that issue. So let's just go in and make sure we are in open climb for that. Thrust climb, open climb, 200. So I'm assuming this mess is because the aircraft didn't think we were going to reach flight level 200 by the time we got to here. There's no hold, so, or is it? No, it's not. Okay, let me tidy this flight plan up. Have a look at this. We have two DJLs there. That's because the departure was taking us to DJL. The arrival begins at DJL, and it's thrown a couple of it's just flown a couple of waypoints in between those two that isn't needed. So I'm going to clear that out and just tidy that flight plan up and get rid of those. That should now look better. There we are. All done. So see traffic ahead of us, just check where that's going. Not liking that. Okay, quick deviation, right turn with the heading. I think he is going to miss us, but just to be safe. He's now 1,000 feet below us, so we're fine. Okay, back direct. Nav mode. I'm just going to continue our climb then. So 32,000 feet was the plan. Not sure we'll actually make that, to be honest with you. Thrust climb, open climb, 320 blue. Hey, Christian, how are you doing, my friend? Is the ditching button off? Do you know what? Great question. Yes. Does it work? Yes. It does indeed. So probably need to be having a look at our the arrival now, just because what we're doing an RNAV 25, are we? Into the Bourget. Let's have a quick look. Is it an RNAV 25? Yeah, that's the one. RNP 25. So I need to just get a couple of things off this. Things like the minimums are 1030. Oh, actually, what category is the 340? Is it a category D aircraft? We'll go with the higher minimums just in case. I don't know what it is actually. So, someone in the chat will know. A couple of people saying no sound, which means you can't hear me say. Just try and refresh the browser. I don't think everyone's lost sound. Hopefully you haven't. Looks like Paris Centre is on, so this could be interesting. 128.27. It's definitely not Cat E. We're not an Antonov. Uh, 128.275. Paris Control, good evening. Saudi 003, passing flight level 255 for 320.
Saudi 033, correction 003, Paris, good evening, cleared Dijon 90 Whiskey arrival.
Expect Dijon 9 Whiskey arrival, Saudi 003, and can you just confirm a landing runway for us, or are we free to take runway 25?
003, you can expect 27 for the moment, but you can request approach about 25.
Expecting the 27 approach then, that's okay, Saudi 003. Okay, new approach. I think that's the ILS actually, 27. That works for us.
Paris Control, bonsoir, France, stop 54, niveau de vol 320 en descente, niveau de vol 290, direction pile.
Just have to find the chart to see which veer is now going to be used.
Autorisé, mobilité position, descend niveau de 2, France, 54.
Still think it's going to be the 1 Whiskey then, isn't it?
Session Green Galileo 7807, Paris, good evening, I'll get this off.
2990, ready for departure.
2990, descendable 190.
So I'm just checking that we've got the right things here. Carbo,
Cover A340 Hotel, descend
Double-
flightable 110.
Lurzo 508, then a manual leg to be directed to the ILS approach. Fine.
36 Charlie pour la descente, François. X 36 Charlie au sud, descend niveau 140. Niveau 140, unité 4.
Okay, we'll use Cat D minimums then, which means our minimums are now much lower, so they are 400.
Welcome back.
Platform altitude is... oh my god, what is the platform altitude?
Listen, back I go 8640, Unicode 122.
It's whatever they tell us it is.
Unicode 128, France, Chicago 8640, good evening.
I don't recall ever seeing a chart like that before. Could be anything. It's whatever ATC tell us it is. But for my flight planning, let's pop in a 12-mile ring around that. Let's just clear out the discontinuity as well for that manual leg. Tide that out. Oh, what happened there? Lima Fox.
Easy 91, Yankee Mike, no flight ATC available, motor advisory 122,
Papa
good evening.
Bravo 27.
122.8, easy 91, Yankee Mike, good evening.
I'll throw a 12-mile radius around that. Just to help us. 4,000 feet then as we get there. Carlos, as Christian's just said, yeah, no, aerodrome category has nothing to do with our approach speed. And we're reaching our cruise altitude now, so we did make it to 320. That's impressive for this aircraft. Okay guys, so I think it's time to open up the entries for the giveaway. So we're giving away this aircraft, okay? A copy of the Innobuild Airbus A340 with its update. It will have the VIP cabin, which is what we've got just here. So that
Good. 32 kilo, no FedEx issue available.
has now started.
Altitude estimate. Good evening.
Dear guests,
La France 634, route directe des descend du niveau 130.
we are pleased to offer you our signature dates and a selection of
C'est quel le
refreshing
transport
drinks.
La France
After service,
634,
select
direct
items
des
from Saudi shop
descend
will
du
be
niveau
available
130.
for your convenience.
Ouais, Kevin, on descend niveau
Thank
130, la France, ça fait comme ça.
C'est 3-0 Paris, bonsoir, check. Bearing 36, Charlie, autorisé Mike Mac Delta 2 Whisky pour l'arrivée.
Mike, nous Delta 8 pour l'arrivée, 36 Charlie.
Keep an eye on the temperature, just make sure that we don't need anti-icing for this, and we do not.
L'arrivée à 2811, no FedEx issue available, motor Unicom 122.8, good evening.
Unicom on 122.8, baggage 2811. Good evening to you, and thanks to the ATC.
Swiss 40, route direct Etino, climb level 320.
So just getting the latest weather information for Le Bourget, then we'll get it into the box ready for arrival.
La France 93 Golf Tango, vous quittez mon espace des routes en faux 22 décimales, dites bonne soirée. Au revoir.
Okay, so QNH is 1010. The temperature is 10 degrees. Winds are 160 at 4. And our minimums are 400. And a config full landing. Oh, is the giveaway bot telling you all that you're looking at getting an A350? The bot is lying, of course, so my apologies for that. It is, of course, the Airbus A340, not an A350. And Brian Crawley, Happy New Year to you. Hope you're doing very well.
Good evening.
And thank you for your 46 months of channel membership. And Christian, as you, for you as well. 58 months supporting this channel, which is amazing. Thank you so much, guys. Of course. Always appreciate that. Eric is a 340, essentially a longer 320 with 4 engines. The better way to think of it, Eric, is it is an Airbus A330 with 4 engines. Cyclone, no, the bot didn't get the memo. He's still giving away a 350, so I hope no one's going to be too disappointed. Brian, the VIP version is a free upgrade as far as I'm aware, following the update that will come out in the next couple of days. I believe that is how they're working it, yes. So just then, obviously, whilst we're at our cruising altitude, just cycle through our SD pages.
Avec l'approche, on va tirer à 155, bonne soirée à vous, bye bye.
Love the fact it says,
Charlie, contactez
please wait.
120 décimales 885, bonne soirée.
It's not instant, not like the 320.
Saudi 003, when ready, descend to flight level 70.
Descending now, flight level 70, Saudi 003.
Sierra 990, contact Swiss radar 128.050, good evening.
Thrust descent, and 70 blue.
990 negative 128.050.
128 before 040, please another 0.
Okay, so on our way down. Rampaging is TCAS set to below. It should have been after we hit the top of climb, but I think I got distracted and forgot, so thank you for that. For those of you watching on Twitch, the giveaway is only available to be entered on YouTube, so hop over to the YouTube channel, same name, EasyJet Sim Pilot, and there you can register your vote, and then basically just come back in on the on Twitch if that's what you prefer. Right, we have been left a little bit high, so we are going to have to get down pretty quick. So, my apologies to the passengers. Hey Erica, so we're on our way down now. It's going to be a steep descent, so apologies to the passengers if it's going to be a little bit uncomfortable for them.
Thanks very much, Ryanair 51 Whiskey Golf.
Understood, Captain. I will prepare the
Good afternoon,
passengers
Whiskey
for
Alpha
descent.
first, good evening, guys, thank you for it. First control, hello, airplane 6 heavy, climbing past level 140. Airplane 6 heavy, first, good evening, climb to flight level 290. Climb to flight level 290, airplane 6 heavy.
So according to the VDEV on this, we are 6,000 feet, well 6,500 feet above the profile, so we definitely need to get down quicker. Maybe a little bit of spoilers, just to hell. Ooh, can you hear the noise? There's a good old rattle there. Once we get on the ground as well, I do want to
Sorry, I'm back in Cockpit for Ethiopia 71.
take you around the cabin.
We're going to be reaching our top of descent in the next 5 miles.
Oh, the rattle, can you hear it? That is amazing. We will go for a look around the cabin as well once we've landed, because that is a really neat feature. So they really have kept us very high. We're certainly not going to make these constraints, that's for sure. J-Hog's in the chat, he's entered the giveaway, everyone else can go home. Hi J-Hog.
Saudi 003, contact the good approach 121.155, good evening.
So you can see now we're in speed mode, so we are respecting the constraints. It is slowing us down to 250 knots. Actually no, it's not. Why is it?
Saudi 003, the good approach 121.155, good evening.
Was that for us? Say again for Saudi 003.
Saudi 003, contact the good approach 121.155, good evening.
121155 Saudi 003. Thank you. Good night.
You too.
God, it sounds like the airframe's going to fall apart. Honestly, that rattling that I can hear in my headphones.
Paris France, Air France 1414, ils sont direct, on a oublié de changer de fréquence pour switcher avec l'arrivée.
Takeoff approach, good evening, Saudi 003, passing flight level 140 for flight level 70.
Saudi 003 to good approach, bonsoir, identified. Clear initial approach, clear the OCAP 1 whiskey, flight ILS 127.
And just confirm, cleared the digital approach 9 whiskey for the ILS 27 Saudi 003.
Saudi 003, clear initial approach, Okabo 1 whiskey, and next flight ILS 127. Visual 387, ready for departure.
Cleared the initial approach, digital 9 whiskey for the ILS Saudi 003.
Easy 1387, wind 19 0 degrees, 6 knots clear for takeoff. Air France 154, poursuivez cap actuel.
On continue cap actuel, Air France 154.
Just need the wing anti-ice, not the engine anti-ice, as we go through the...
Right, 3 Bravo Charlie, contact Paris, 128 decimal 275, bye-bye.
Go through the cloud there. God, those speed brakes were loud.
1387, minor for 26 right, wind 19 degrees, 6 knots clear for takeoff. Easy 1387, develop. Air France Hotel Charlie, line up runway 26 right, wind 19 degrees, 6 knots clear for takeoff.
Runway 26 right, clear for takeoff, Air France for Hotel Charlie.
For anybody confused as well by the bot, we are giving away an Airbus 340 and not the Airbus 350, so apologies if you're now disappointed.
Okay, that's it. 1 Yankee, you are clear to destination via normal 6 Bravo, runway 26 right. Climb installé for 100 on scope 1000.
Clear to destination normal 6 Bravo departure out of runway 26 right, initially flight level 100 and scope 1000, coming through Yankee.
Air France 254, descendez 4000 pieds, cunage 10.
On le 104 pieds, cunage militaire France 154.
De vol, bonsoir, utilisateur à 10-14 avec Bravo à bord pour le client sur Colonel.
Québec Cargo 10-14, mise en route approuvée. Départ Anux 6 Bravo de la piste 26 pour la montée initialement niveau 100 et un transpondeur 5704.
Well, Christian, runway 25 today was in use. An A340 landed on it, so I'm not sure.
5704. Easy 1387, line up runway 26 right.
Okay, selected speed 250 and Romeo Golf Echo is identified.
Air France for Hotel Charlie Airborne passing 1600 for flight level 100.
Air France for Hotel Charlie identified, cancel 1.
Once we've landed, we're vacating to the left as well. I've no idea where I'm parking this in.
Air France for Hotel Charlie. First approach low again, Ryanair 75 Kilo Lima on the ground in Lima Foxtrot Alpha Bravo with Charlie. Request
Air France 154 à droite, 4230, autorisé approcher LS 26 gauche.
À droite, cap 230 autorisé, ILS 26 gauche à France 154.
Ryanair 75 Kilo Lima, ready to go.
Go ahead, Ryanair 75 Kilo Lima.
Ryanair 75 Kilo Lima, you are clear to destination at Rex 1 Mike departure, runway 12.
Do feel like we are descending very quickly, but they do need us this low, this far out. So, who was asking about the CDA a little bit earlier? We're not doing it here. Flight level 70, there is a constraint there. Presumably that's to keep us out of the way of Charles de Gaulle and all the traffic. So I've just extended the speed brakes again, just to try and get us down. Flight level 70 by Ocabo.
Easy 137, ready to check.
Ralph, no, the giveaway is still going on.
Roger, thanks very much. Apologies about that. Easy 137, ready to departure. Easy 138, line up runway 26 right, wind 19 out, runway 6 at the top for takeoff. Good, takeoff 26 right, easy 137.
And speed brakes away. That is probably the best speed brake sound I have heard in any sim aircraft. Feels like the windows are rattling, doesn't it? Jacko, how to get more tickets? So the channel members have more tickets, as by way of a thank you to them. They have more tickets in the raffle just because they're channel members. And they obviously support us, so there we go. And briefly, to enter the giveaway, if you're watching on Twitch, nip over to YouTube. You can enter the giveaway on YouTube now. It is live and running, and then if you wish, you can head back over to Twitch. Yeah, violent is a good word, Cavalcade.
For Victor Hotel, listen to that. 3000 feet, clear left on right to 5. For Hotel Charlie, direct to Coulommiers.
Yeah, Christian, it's not the longest runway, is it? I think we'll stop in time. Oh, this could be fun.
For the 003 on the right, take 330.
Right, heading 030 for Saudi 003.
Heading 330.
Correction, heading 330 Saudi 003.
Scanning the way Yankee, stand echo to tour, but push and start.
Train 318 Yankee, press start for passing east, clinch 1010.
1010, push and start approved, facing east, scanning the way Yankee.
I think we should give him a shout and say, give us the 2-5 arrival. Eiffel Tower will stop us.
Air France 654, vent 90 degrés, signe piste 26 gauche, pour les atterrissages.
Sur les atterrissages, petite gauche à France,
Easy 1387, identify, cancel 190.
Was that contact 128.375, 3037?
Easy 1387, negative, climb shuttle 190.
Apologies for the 190, 3037.
Air France First Hotel Charlie, contact Paris, 128.275, bye-bye.
12875, Airplane 44 Hotel Charlie, merci, bonsoir.
It is the A340 that's been given away. Aviation. It's the bot's got it wrong, so my apologies for that. It is the A340.
Runway 25 Captain.
If it warms up a bit, we can get rid of the anti-ice, but for now, trundling along at 7,000 feet to keep out of the way of the rest of Paris's traffic. Do you know how much fuel this is costing?
That is 003, turn left heading 310, descent 5,000 feet, catch 1010.
Left heading 310 and descend altitude 5,000 feet for Saudi 003. Right, QNH 1010, thrust idle, open descent 5,000 feet below, and let's run the approach checklist. So by RF QNH, yeah, 1010. Seatbelt signs are on, minimums 400. Auto brake, we probably ought to go with medium, didn't we? And engine mode selection is normal, EFB is stowed. Oh, with the medium, we should get in. Right, time to start slowing this bird down, I think.
Easy 1387, contact Paris, 128.275, bye bye.
128.275, Avion 37, bye bye.
Now, the one thing I don't think I can do in this aircraft is extend the runway centre line. So can't do that, I'm afraid.
Rambo Tango 126 right, scanning through Yankee. Tango 11, sorry, through Yankee.
Fine, I 75 kilo limo stand free request for square.
Runway 75 kilo Lima, press start processing west, catch 10.
Actually, there is another way I could do it.
Push out approved base west and QNH 1009, runway 75 kilo Lima.
So what's the final approach course? 264. So that's going to be 084 for the reciprocal. So just go to the fixes page.
Okay, 003, descent 3,000 feet and turn left heading 290.
Descend altitude 3,000 and left heading 297, Saudi 003.
290.
290, Saudi 003. Okay, we can get rid of the wing anti-ice now, don't need that. Want these clouds to clear.
Clear ILS, runway 27.
Clear ILS, runway 27, Saudi 003. Okay, Elk, glide slope, lock blue, Cat 3 dual, autopilot 1 and 2. Nick's in the chat. Sorry, Nick, completely missed you. Hope you're doing well. He says, Jayhawk's here to win the Airbus A340 for his wife's birthday because he forgot her present. Oh, she will be thrilled. EDDV, do you need the normal A340 for the giveaway? No, there's a little bit of confusion. So the A340 is what we are giving away, and following the update to the A340 this week, the new VIP sort of cabin for the A340 comes with that update. So basically, you're getting everything with this giveaway. Bra Philippe, I will roll it when we're ready.
Parfait. First for Victor Hotel, contact ground on 121.745 today.
The giveaway as well is still open for another 5 minutes, Lockstar. So you've got 5 minutes still to enter the giveaway.
Cargo 10, 14, roulez point d'attente Tango 11 via Charlie Romeo.
Tango via Charlie Romeo et on est preneur du Tango 9 pour Tunisia jusqu'à toi.
Il y a Cargo 10, 14 la Tango 9 via Charlie Romeo.
I tell you what, that's disorientating.
Charlie Romeo pour Tango 9.
Seen Charles de Gaulle just there. I panicked for a moment then. I was literally just checking everything, making sure I got it set up for the right airport. I've never been into Le Bourget before, so I'm not familiar with the approach.
So yeah, 003, wind 15 degrees 39, runway 27 captain.
Clear to land runway 27, Saudi 003.
Scaling 31 Yankee via Tango 12, line up runway 26, right and white.
And up and wait at 26 right and wait, Skyline Zero Yankee.
75 Kilo Lima, ready taxi.
Ludwig says, long time viewer of the channel but haven't watched a lot of streams. Hope I'm well. Mate, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate that. Good to see you on a live stream. Government plane, yep. Once we get on the ground as well, we're going to have a good look around it.
We get expecting the departure from Whiskey, Kilo Lima.
Okay, flaps 1, speeds checked. Flaps 1.
Kilo Lima, via Whiskey, wind.
26 right, clear for takeoff, Skyline Zero Yankee.
Mr. Approach altitude as well for this is 3,000 feet. It's a left turn followed by a right turn, climbing 3,000. Actually, no, Mr. Approach is not. Mr. Approach is 2,000 feet. Read the chart wrong. Let me just show you that quickly. Yeah, so there you are. So it's straight out, maximum 2,000 feet. And then once 343 to once passing 343, then you can climb 3,000. That again is to keep you out of the way of departures from Charles de Gaulle. So glide stunt.
Air France 654 depuis Serra 3, traversée piste 26 droite.
Departure from Charles de Gaulle.
À gauche sur Tango 9 puis Echo pour le centre Fox 76.
On traverse là avec 6 droite puis Tango Novembre Echo. Foxtrot, on n'a pas compris la gate à France 134.
Flaps 2, speed checked.
76.
Fox 134, France 134.
Glide slope star, missed approach altitude 2,000 feet is set. That is really cool. Say, I've never done Le Bourget before, and seeing Charles de Gaulle down there on your right in all its glory with departures going on. How do they do this in real life? And there's our tiny little runway. Let's manage the speed, start slowing it down. Gear down. All the lights on. Cabin crew seats for landing. Flaps 3.
Acknowledge, Captain. Crew will take their seats for landing.
And flaps full. Landing checklist. So our cabin is secured. Go around altitude 2,000 feet. ECAM memo landing no blue. Captain Overspeed says as a passenger I'd be so confused now. Yeah, thinking where? Hang on a minute. Where is the runway not sat out to the right of the window? Okay, the raffle is now over. We'll draw that once we've landed. Let's see if we can get this thing down and stop before dropping off the end of the runway, shall we? For those wondering why some people have 4 tickets, it is the channel members, guys. They're the guys that sort of supported the channel and do support the channel, so of course they get some extra tickets. Okay guys, let's see how she flies.
Okay, 431 directly direct normal.
That's normal doing.
Sluggish compared to the 320. Very sluggish. Feel like I'm having to put quite a lot of corrections in here. 500, so stable, just.
Above. Minimum.
Continue. That wind's spun round a bit, hasn't it?
50, 40, 30.
Ryanair 75 Kilo Lima, contact Paris, 128.275.
128.275, see you, Ryanair 75 Kilo Lima.
I'm nowhere near the centre line, but spoilers are deployed. Reverse green, decel, reverses off. Manual brakes. So this is the default Le Bourget from Azobo. They did it up, didn't they, for the Paris Air Show?
So the 003, welcome to Le Bourget taxi is to discretion.
Taxi on discretion, thank you for the service. Saudi 003.
Attention, 34, on s'est complètement loupé pour écho. On attend de pression. On peut reprendre sur le spot.
Notorious, that sounds like a great idea for a little video. We'll have to do that at some point.
À droite.
Right, so in order to sort of facilitate this, I'm not going to go and taxi all the way around. We are carrying very important government officials. We might just drop them off somewhere. And then we're going to have a little look around the cabin, because that is one of the key features of this new VIP upgrade. And then we shall... yeah, well, I did record the landing, so we'll watch that. Whilst we're doing that, we'll definitely draw the giveaway. So stick around for that. So yeah, let's just get to this intersection and then we'll just dump the aircraft and kick our dignitaries out. So I reckon that shall do. We'll just hold it there, right in the middle of the airport. Cool. I am going to come off VATSIM though for that. So otherwise it wouldn't be fair. So we'll just disconnect off VATSIM, so that's done. Right, let me take you around the aircraft first of all, because I do want to go through and show you the cabin. So if I just clean up our aircraft a little bit, so do that. Let's turn that off, turn that off, turn those off. Good. So with the VIP cabin, they have literally made it, as you would expect, to be VIP. There's a little bit for the crew, a little rest area, and if we come out here, is it over here? Yes. So hang on, come over here. This is, I believe, this is actually interactive. So it's cabin ready. That's how you sort of let the pilots know. Lights, so we can have coral red. Apparently, if that changes, there we go. So you can, if you so wish, you can be a cabin attendant. Party mode. What the hell is that? Party mode. Oh, okay. Disco here and disco there. Okay. I might just leave that on there. Right, my apologies. I seem to be rather drunk because we're walking very slowly. I don't know if any of these doors open. I tell you what does open. Not that door. I tell you what does open. I tried this earlier. The toilet. You can go into the toilet. That does work. And I also think you can flush the lavatory as well, for anyone that feels the call of nature. Oh, good evening, mate. Good evening. Hope you're doing well. Oh, it's like the Star Trek door, isn't it? Keep going. Where's all the action happen? Ah, right, here we go. This is where all the action happens. Box of tissues on the table. Welcome to our boardroom. And yeah, everyone's just sat there wondering why on earth are we not moving, why we're not taxiing to the terminal. Well, that's because we're having a tour around your aircraft. Mads, does it flush? I did stick my head down the toilet to find out. Oh, look at this. Party mode indeed. How very plush. Yes, very nice. Set up some. Oh, why didn't I discover this mid-flight? We definitely need to do a much more longer haul. We need to do a long haul flight so we can actually enjoy sitting down and relaxing in this gorgeous VIP cabin. Yeah, I can zoom out a bit. There you go, Eric. Is that better for you? So the cabinets are locked. We can't do it. Oh, can I? I don't know if I can turn the TV on or off. No, hang on then. Let's see what's back here. Oh, hang on. Here's a toilet. Let's have a look. Oh, very nice. There you are. And all right, hang on. Are you ready for this? I can't believe I'm doing this. Are you ready for this? I can't lift the toilet seat up, thank God. But yes, there you are. It all works. Wash your hands, boys and girls. It's brilliant. Oh, how has Flight Sim come to this? How indeed has Flight... There's a lot of like Easter egg click spots and things around here. I don't know if the beds extend or anything daft like that. No, probably not. But you don't get this comfort with Team Orange. No. And it keeps going. You forget how long this aircraft actually is. It is a very long aircraft. Oh, these aren't for the posh people, are they? These are just for the journalists and whoever it is that travels with them, clearly. But yeah. Alright. But you get the idea, of course. This is the... Do we have showers as well? Do the showers work? That's ridiculous. I don't think the soap dispenser's working, Christian. That's next level. Is the coffee machine working? That's what you actually need. You can't... Oh, you can turn that tap on. Note for attendants: close and latch all galley doors, drawers and shelves, and secure carts and Louis before taxi takeoff, and of course during turbulence. Oh, it's Innibuild's water. Look at that, Innibuild's water. Chill, freeze. Oh, this is luxury. Yeah, can't believe we're giving these away for free. Lemon Wolf. Flight Sim 2020, does it fly? Flight Sim 2024, does it flush? Caution. Well, why is there a caution? I don't know. So yeah, we've got everything we need. Everything we need for a good time. But we've got different zones. Oh, look at that. Medium dim, low dim. Oh, you can actually change the different brightnesses of the cabin as well. Oh, that's beautiful. There we go. Oh, it's night time. Right, okay, enough of that. Let's look at the landing and let's do the giveaway. Let's check that out. In fact, we might have a good. Let's just let me rewind the aircraft now. People are going to ask what replay tool am I using. I use Sky Dolly for anyone who is wondering. So we'll set that up there. We'll check that out. And I've just crashed. Yeah, Flight Sim since Sim Update 4, it really doesn't like Sky Dolly. It goes nuts. But yeah, so if I can just... Oh, I want to go to the other side. I want to see Charles de Gaulle as we land. And I wish I could walk faster. But anyway, we'll have a nice window view as we land. And check that out. So, there it is. Alright, so the giveaway, of course, that is what lots of people are waiting for. Just before we do that, a massive thanks to all of you for watching and joining us this evening, and a massive thanks to Innibuild's, of course, for providing this preview release, and of course for the copy that we are going to give away. Massive thanks as well to everyone who has liked the stream. Huge thank you for that. And yeah, the EasyJet Sim Pilot channel members, as always, a massive thank you for all the support that you guys give us. Now, the winner will need an Innibuild account. They'll need to contact me via Discord or via email to let me know what their Innibuild's account is. Basically, the email they use to log into the Innibuild's account, and then we can get that added to your account. This will not be added straight away, though. This will be added in a couple of days when the update which brings out the A340 with this new VIP model is released. So I'm going to roll this now, so no more stalling. Congratulations goes to when it loads. Come on, who has won our giveaway? It is Rampagent. Rampagent, you've been in the chat for quite a while as well today, so congratulations to you, my friend. Hope you are well, and I hope you like the Airbus A340. And yeah, say get in touch with me. We'll get that added to your Innibuild's account in the next 2-3 days as soon as that upgrade with this VIP build drops. So congratulations. Let's have a quick look outside as well as we bring her in. I don't think the landing was too bad. Could have been better, could have been worse, could have been a lot worse. And there are 4 or 5 different VIP liveries as well for this jet, so it's not just this one. There are quite a few. So I just chose this one because this aircraft in real life has actually done this route. And I want to try and do realistic routes. That's how I like to do my flight simming. Rampagent, no problem, my friend. And Fruitbat Jim just finished off the stream with an amazing donation, gifting 10 EasyJet Sim Pilot channel memberships to our community there on YouTube. Mate, that is incredible support. Thank you so much. Very generous, and we truly, really do appreciate that and the support you guys give. So sadly, the way my wife's work schedule and mine has fallen this week, we've only got one stream this week. I think we're going to get 2 in next week. But yeah, only 1 in this week, so wanted to make it a good one, and hopefully you've enjoyed this with the giveaway as well. So a massive thanks to everyone who's watched our stream today, and yeah, it's just there. Massive thanks to Fruitback Jim. Really appreciate that. Dark Fury says it's unlucky now. J-Hog's now going to have to go out and buy some flowers instead of a plane for his wife. Happy birthday if his wife's watching. Do you know what, to be fair, I think I'll take that landing in this aircraft. Fantastic. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. I look forward to seeing you all next time. Really appreciate it. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your week. And I'll speak to many of you, I'm sure, on Discord and in the comments on the videos. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.